Hey everybody, it's me, Cam the Cat again, and welcome to me playing the PlayStation 4 version of of Spider-Man PlayStation 4 version, or Marvel's Spider-Man PlayStation 4. First guys, I kind of feel like uploading this on Saturday because the time that I'm recording it right now, it's 9:14 on June 26th, so I'm gonna upload this on Saturday for all of you to see. Pretty much. Oh yeah, don't forget to check the description below and stuff for important things, and don't forget John 3:16, okay? Okay. Well, pretty much to explain the situation, I glitched out for a moment. I was walking around and stuff, and also I was taking care of these guys, and all of a sudden, I glitched. Yes, I unfortunately glitched, and now I gotta wait boringly for Rockbell to happen. But you know, guys, I kind of feel like doing the suit review. Yeah, this Marvel Spider-Man suit review. Suit review right now. So there's the advanced suit, or what I like to call it, advanced suit 1.0. I like it. It's my favorite. Uh, the use in Spider-Man 2, so it's fine. Now this one is the damaged suit, and this is the classic version, or the PlayStation 4 version. This one, I like this one a whole lot more than the Spider-Man Remastered version because it looks very torn up. See? It's also really dusty and dirty, so yeah. This one is a 10 out of 10. This one's a 9 out of 10 because it looks cool damaged. Oh, and also, due to the stuff and stuff, like the lighting, sorry if I'm a bit too loud at times, but I like how it looks a bit orange a little bit. I mean, some people did like it, some people did not like it, but to me, it's okay. It's fine. Now the repaired suit, the classic repaired suit is what I meant to say. I like it. This is my favorite, and plus the Web Blossom is also my favorite. Well, this one gets 9 out of 10 too. Spider Noir suit. I kinda don't really know how to feel about this one, because I don't use this one a lot. I don't remember even. I do not remember even using this at all. So, I guess because it looks cool, there's no fedora and stuff, because it looks cool, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Now, this is the Ben Reilly suit, or Scarlet Spider suit. I should explain this one, it's a clone of Pete that the Jackal made. I mean, I think it was the Jackal. This was during a thing called the Clone Saga, of the Spider-Man comics and such. Well, because this is the first one, I like it. It looks cool to me. But this one gets a 10 out of 10. Now, the Spider Armor Mark II suit, I don't really know how to feel about it. I mean, to me, more looks like a Miles Morales type of suit instead. I mean, don't take that out of context, though, okay? But what I'm trying to say is, I like the part of the gold and black shiny parts. Even just the plastic parts is what I really like about this one mostly. Gives it a shine, a glossy look. Now that is cool looking. But it's not my preferred slice of cake. Or it is not my it's not my cup of tea. So it gets a 5 out of 10. This is a different Secret War. This is like the 2010s Secret War series. I don't really know what it's about. Just, being highly honest. But the back of the suit looks cool, though. I don't really use this one that much either, but it's cool. It has the EMP suit power. So this one gets a 5 out of 10 for me. Now the Stark suit. This one is, well, obviously cool. So, but this one gets a 9. Now this is just the negative version of this one. So not that much of a difference, but as you guys remember from, well, not all of you remember, but back when I played the Spider-Man Remastered stuff, well, I kind of think I used this suit while fighting against Martin Lee after he grabs Peter's wrist while he was trying to stop him and take the Devil's Breath case away from him, but yeah. But I like this one. It looks cool, so it's a 10 out of 10. Now this one, the electrically insulated suit, I kind of know how to feel about it. But as you can tell with the eyes, it kind of gives a black suit type. It gives the black suit or symbiote suit type of vibes. I mean, personally, I'm not really a fan of it myself. I don't really use this one that much. I mean, the suit power, I used it sometimes with the PS4 version, which is this one. But personally, I'm not really a huge fan of it. But just to cut it some slack, just like how I cut it some slack for the Spider Armor Mark II suit, this one gets a 5 out of 10. Now this is the Spider Punk suit. It looks pretty okay. It looks cool. And some say that the eyes should have been more edgier and scarier looking. Honestly, I kind of agree with them. But this one gets a 7 out of 10 because I'm cutting it a lot more slack. Plus, look at the jacket. Okay, the wrestler suit. This suit has no comic book origin story at all. Just letting you know. But this is Pete's first suit. one he made himself in the Insomniac Spider-Man universe from when he was first starting out as Spider-Man. And as you can tell, he had to spray paint it onto this type of shirt. I don't remember what it's called, but I guess it's just a long sleeve jacket type of shirt or something. Pretty much as you can tell, you can see that Pete didn't mask everything right. But I like this suit, mostly because of the web shooters. This is why. So this one gets a 9 out of 10. No, 10 out of 10. Now the Fear Itself suit. I kind of don't really know anything about it, but I do like the blue and cyan portions. It looks really great at night. Just the blue part is so nice to me. I like it. I really like it. So the Fear Itself suit, I don't use its suit power, which you can see is quad damage. I don't use that one a lot. I prefer the mix and match. I prefer to mix things up a bit. But honestly, I like it. This has been my favorite suit to use in the PS4 version. So this one gets a 9 out of 10. The Big Time suit. Well, it was a stealth suit. I can't remember too much, but this is when 616 Pete was or the main comic books or classic comic book Spider-Man. Pretty much well, what happened is that he was fighting a villain named Hobgoblin. In the comics, someone named... Okay, wait a minute. Let me look it up. Okay, the only thing I could remember, the last name, it had King in it, but the original Hobgoblin was Roderick Kingsley. But for, other stuff, it was, Ned Leeds who became the next, Hobgoblin, but an adult one, not the kid one. From the MCU Spider-Man trilogy, but he's still fun and funny, too. Pretty much, he has like a scream, yeah, a sonic scream. Yeah, he has a sonic scream. But pretty much well, pretty much, I can't remember how, but he made a stealth suit that, basically turns himself invisible whenever, well, pretty much, whenever Hobgoblin screams at him, basically turns Spidey invisible, I think, for a short period of time. But this is one I used to use a whole awful lot, a whole ton. I used to do, I used to use the stealth suit or big time suit with the suit power of the Iron Spider legs. Because I just thought it really looked cool. Well, it looked or seems cool to me. But the big time suit gets a 10 out of 10. The Spider Armor Mark 3 suit, or is it Mark 4? I can't tell. One, two, three. Nope, never mind. It's Mark 3. I don't know about this one's origins either. It looks cool. You know, it's not my preferred cup of tea, but cool thing is that it looks like a spinal cord, or basically spine with the back part of it connecting with the spider. So that's the part that's cool to me that stands out. So you get a 8 out of 10. Mostly because I don't use you that much. Okay, Spider-Man 2099 Black Suit. Well, I never used this one a whole ton, not a whole lot. I can't remember the last time I ever used this suit. But pretty much, because you know, it's a Spider-Man 2099 suit. Well, of course, same problem, no web cape. So you get a 9 out of 10, 2099 suit. Now the Iron Spider suit. Personally, I don't really use it a whole lot. I don't use it a lot. But just to cut it some slack, you get a 5 out of 10. Iron Spider suit. Okay, the Velocity suit. Well, pretty much in a different Spider-Man comic thing that might or might not be canon. I'm not sure if it is canon or not, but pretty much in a Spider-Man comic that's relating to the Insomniac's Spider-Man or Marvel's Spider-Man thing. Pretty much there was a speedster, not Quicksilver or Sonic or anybody like that. This was a girl who had gotten the powers of her father before her father died. And pretty much she was causing a bit of trouble and stuff. And also, you know, teenagers with superpowers, Pete was scared and confused, just like she was. But she does like the speed and does not want to slow down, and pretty much Pete, or Insomniac Pete, or Marvel Spider-Man Peter Parker, made the Velocity suit to try to catch up with her. Then later on, he made her a suit that would not burn up when she goes really fast. And I must admit, though I don't really use this one that much, but because of the blue or teal parts right here, it stands out. You know, they could use the eyes from this one and color it like that to make it look that much cooler and better looking. But it gets an 8 out of 10. Dude, this is the Mark 5 or Mark 4 suit. This one looks pretty alright. Also, to tell you guys out this one though, pretty much this is after the comics version of Dr. Octopus took over Pete's body and made a company called Parker Industries. So basically, it's a suit made by Parker Industries. but I like it. It's cool. So this one gets an 8 out of 10 from me. The Spirit Spider. It's just really a Ghost Rider thing. I mean, I guess it's sort of cool, especially the blue flames. That's the cool part. I don't use it this much. I don't use it that much. Well, because the way the spider looks, you get a 7 out of 10 Spirit Spider. The 2099 white suit. I'm not that sure where this came from and stuff involving Spider-Man 2099 stuff. Personally, I'm not that much of a... Well, personally, I don't really use it that much. But, you know, just to cut it some slack, and also the spider emblem that's supposed to look like a skull spider. To me, it looks like an upside-down spider. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I got interrupted. But just to cut the white suit some slack, I don't know where it came from. But also because the back emblem, the front spider emblem looks like to me an upside down spider. If you look at it from a different angle, to me it looks like an upside down spider. I like that. I like that a lot. So this one gets a 8 out of 10. No, a 7 out of 10 from me. The vintage comic book suit. Well, personally, well, they just put a comic shader on this suit and changed a few stuff, so well, at least it actually looks red and actually looks cool, at least. So I guess it's alright. It's cool to me. So I guess a 10 out of 10 from me. Excuse me, sorry for that burp. But anyways, the Last Stand suit. To me it looks cool. I like the black and the red part, so it turned out, I was wrong with what I thought its original origins were. It's actually like from a dark future that Pete himself, well, 616, Peter Parker, I think, witnessed when he went to a different future, and this version of Spider-Man had this on, and also, I think he was framed as a murderer or something. I can't remember. But because I like how cool it looks, it gets a 10 out of 10. Okay, the undies suit. I like it, it's funny. But pretty much, 'cause it's funny, I don't use it that much, just to cut some slack, 'cause it's funny. It gets, a 9 out of 10 from me, 'cause it's funny. The homemade suit. I think I used to wear this one a ton. I don't remember when, but... Oh, and also, guys, I forgot to mention, this is a New Game Plus file from a very long time ago that I made before I started recording videos involving Spider-Man Remastered. Just feel like letting you guys know beforehand. But anyways, I like this one. This one gets a 9 out of 10 because it's a cool homemade suit. An anti-ock or anti-ock suit. Same as last time. I think I gave it a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. I can't remember, but I like it. Plus, it is the only black suit you get in the first game, which is this one. So, yeah. This is the dark suit. This one's cool. I don't really know his actual real origins, unless it actually just came from Insomniac Spider-Man, and I don't really know. But it's cool to me. So, because it's also another black suit that you get, it gets a 9 out of 10 from me. I like it. Get a resilient suit. I don't really know how to feel about it, but it does look cool and shiny. And personally, I don't really use this suit a lot. I really don't. But because how shiny and cool it looks, it gets a 7 out of 10. This is the Spider-Man UK suit. I don't remember if I ever gave it a rating before, but because I like how the eyes look. And also the webs are really cool. The web shooters are really cool looking too, so it gets a 9 out of 10 from me. Oh, this is the Scarlet Spider #2 suit. I think it's called, pretty much I don't remember if it's a different alias of Ben Reilly's, or is another third clone of Pete. I think this one's called, Kane's suit. But, hey, I like it. It looks cool. So, to me, it gets a, that's how cool it looks. It gets a 9 out of 10 as well. Now, this is Spider Armor Mark 1. Or basically the first one. I actually learned the actual story thing. So, pretty much Pete lost his spider sense. The 616 version of Pete, he lost his spider sense somehow, some way. And pretty much this is what he had to use to protect himself from bullets. Since, he doesn't have his spider sense anymore, he can't dodge bullets like he used to, so he made the spider armor. This one, the first one, to protect himself from gunfire and gunshots. I don't really remember if the eyes were like that. A YouTuber, he's not really for kids, but he's called PSM. Pretty much the eyes he criticized about, because think about it really. If you had a piece of armor across your eyes, you'd be seeing nothing. You'd be blind as a bat. But maybe somehow this version can see from these. I don't really know. But, don't use it that much. Just, being honest. It gets, a 9 out of 10. Now, this is the spider armor, the iron spider armor from the comics, the 616 part. Yeah, the 616 thing. I think this was during a comic book Silver Wars arc. From when he joins, Stark. Yeah. I think that's how it went. Because it's the original comic version of because it's the comic book version of the Iron Spider armor. And also, let me give you a little story on why the back looks like that. Only 3 additional limbs came from the back of it. Like, you see the little, openings right there? Yeah, only 3, Stark only made 3, Tony Stark made 3 legs being able to come out of there. Or Iron Spider claw legs to come out of there. Don't know why you didn't add a fourth limb to it, but yeah, whatever. But this one's cool. So 10 out of 10. The Spider Clan suit. I don't really use it that much, but it's cool. So to cut it some slack, it gets a 6 out of 10. I don't really know where Aaron Man armor came from. It's from a different comic thing that's different, but it looks cool. I like how there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead meme, 7, 8 eyes on there. And personally, to me, it looks cool, so it gets a 8 out of 10. Okay, the Cyborg Spider-Man suit. To me, it looks cool. It's not really fully comic accurate, but it looks cool. So it gets a 9 out of 10 from me. I can't remember the story of this one at all. Into the Spider-Verse suit. I think I made a rating on this one before, so 10 out of 10. Mostly because it makes him look really skinny. I like that. Excuse me for the burp again. Web suit, 10 out of 10. Raimi, obviously. The bombastic Bagman suit. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you the hilarious origin of this suit. But I will tell you this, though. There were no lens lines there. It was just the 2 eye holes only. Pretty much after the comic book version of Peter Parker got the symbiote off and away from his body. Well, pretty much Pete was left without a suit. I kind of think basically he was naked. I think. So he asked, besides to wear something. But also he wanted to protect his identity still. So we got a bag and put 2 eye holes on it so that he can see out. Right, whoops, right. So we can see out of the lenses, so we can see out, obviously. But before he went, Johnny Storm, or pretty much Johnny Storm, or AKA his hero name, the Human Torch, before Pete left, Human Torch he did a little prank on him. He taped a piece of paper onto the back of on the back of the suit that said, "Kick me." Isn't that funny? But pretty much this one's funny, so it gets a 9 out of 10. Okay, the Future Foundation suit. The lenses were supposed to be black too, but I guess Insomniac wanted their own personal take on it. But pretty much the Future Foundation is it's the Fantastic Four and stuff. I can't remember too much, but they made a suit for him. Like he becomes a member of the Future Foundation since besides his Uncle Ben being dead and also Aunt May being the last family member alive and stuff, the Fantastic Four in the comics was Pete's second family that actually gets him. Sure, Human Torch and Spidey would play pranks on each other, but they both have one thing in common. They love playing pranks on the Thing, or Ben Grimm. That's pretty funny. So this one gets a 10 out of 10 from me. I don't use it that much. Upgrade suit. I don't really use it that much, but because it's cool. Especially the back emblem is cool. Gets a 9 out of 10. The stealth suit, or really the spider monkey suit. I don't really use it that much, honestly. But I guess it's kinda okay, so it gets a 5 out of 10 from me. Now the amazing suit, or the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. Same thing, 10 out of 10. Arachnid Rider suit. Pretty much if I remember last time, not too much of a... I don't really use this one a lot, but because somebody made this one a long time ago and just to cut him some slack, 7 out of 10. Okay, now this is the one I was talking about from earlier. But from a few videos back, I was talking about armored advanced, or some type of spider armor that Pete made. I don't really know the origins of this one. Maybe Insomniac made this one as a backup version. But to me, it looks cool and alright, I guess. Kind of makes him look like a Sable agent. That's what that PSM said too. That the armored advanced suit makes him look like a Sable agent. But to me, it looks okay and cool. So this one gets a 7 out of 10 from me. And that's the end of this. And let's see if we can get out of here. Nice guys, I hope that you're enjoying the video so far. Oh, great. You know what, guys? I think I'll just, you know what, guys? I'll just save it here. And also, guys, I'll upload a video that shows what happened and stuff. Okay? Okay. Well, pretty much, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, you can hit the like button and subscribe if you want to. If you want to see more videos and stuff. And also, guys, don't worry about me, I'm okay. But pretty much, sorry, guys, I'm just thinking. Oh, right. Oh, right. Sorry, guys, I forgot for a moment again. But pretty much, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to, you can hit the like button and subscribe, but, all if you want to. Oh, and, remember, guys, don't forget to have a great rest of your day, and stay safe, be on your best behavior, have a great day no matter what happens, and I'll be here for you. And also, guys, remember, don't forget John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Amen. I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Alright. Goodbye. See ya. Peace.